Hello, Raven, and hello to my fellow Matrix dwellers. I've been listening to your podcast for a while, and I wanted to start by saying thank you for telling these interesting stories. Because of you, I've grown fascinated by glitches, and honestly, these episodes have helped me get through a countless number of boring days at the office. However, today, I have my own story to share. It may not be as jaw-dropping as some of the others that you've read, but it's been messing with me, and I would appreciate some outside perspective. You actually read a story recently about a person that had weird dreams, and it kind of inspired me to type this up for you, so I guess thank you as well to that person. A bit of background to start. I work as a tech support person for a software company, and I deal with an array of issues. These issues range from my laptop caught fire, which, yes, was a ticket that we once got, to I forgot my password or I can't log into the servers. Every day brings its own set of random challenges, but one ticket that I had to take care of here recently stands out, as it was, well, weird. A few weeks ago, I had this really strange and vivid dream. Nothing out of the ordinary at first. It started as just one of those normal work days in dreamland kind of dreams. In the dream, I was called by a coworker whom I'm going to call Emma. Emma called me and asked me to come over as she was having a bit of a strange issue with her system. The weirdest part of all this was the level of detail in the dream. I remember walking to her desk. I remember her describing the issue. I remember sending a text to one of the higher level techs because I was thinking that this was related to a specific server issue we'd had the day prior. And, come to find out, it was. I remember that during the troubleshooting and repair, I needed to ask Emma for her password. This is something that we typically do not do in support, but very specific issues with the authentication server sometimes require us to input the password from our systems. But it gets weirder. In this dream, I asked her for the password, and she told me that it was Purple Pangolin with capital P's 619 exclamation point. Not exactly a common and easy to guess password. Now fast forward a week, I get a call from Emma, and she tells me that she's having a really weird issue with her system. I walk over to her desk and we start talking about the problem. Not once do I even think about the dream while this is happening. She starts telling me what's going on. I'm watching her go through the steps to replicate the issue, and then I grab my phone to shoot a text. The second I unlock my phone, I get hit with the memory of the dream rushing back to me. I'm just standing there staring at my phone, swimming in this awkward feeling of surreal deja vu. I actually cut her off mid-sentence, not intentionally, but I did so and I asked, "Wait, Emma, I'm sorry, but is your password Purple Pangolin 619 exclamation mark?" It was weird to ask, I know. And after I asked it, I felt incredibly stupid. But Emma just kind of stared at me with her mouth open, like she was shocked. She asked, "How did you know that? Did you get that from watching me type it?" I couldn't help but laugh, partly out of relief and then partly out of pure bewilderment. I responded with, "You wouldn't believe me if I told you," and tried to just shake the moment off. I then mentioned that it was a good password, but since I knew it, I recommended changing it if she felt uncomfortable with me knowing it. And then I went through the steps to get the problem that she was having fixed. Afterwards, she kind of poked me to figure out how I knew her password, and I told her that I just kind of knew it. Thankfully, she's not the type to think that I'm weird or anything for having this situation happen, and when I explained it to her, she laughed, and said that it was really crazy. Crazy as it was, I've been trying to rationalize this occurrence ever since. I've never experienced prophetic dreams or anything of the sort before, but the specificity of this dream, the password, the issue, the person, contacting an upper-level tech to confirm the issue, and the way that it played out in real life, it was nearly the same as the dream. I can't seem to quite wrap my head around it. I know that dreams can be weird, that our brains can make something out of our daily lives, but this dream seemed like something else altogether. It's definitely left me questioning some things, much like the other stories you've told. Is our world really as solid and predictable as we would like to believe? Or is it more malleable, subject to unseen forces? Whatever it may be, I'm not going to be forgetting this glitch anytime soon. That is, unless my own personal Agent Smith comes around and wipes my memory.